Amir, you want to talk?
Yeah.
Amir?
Really good movies.
Alright, the DJ's like, whoa, I need a fresh battery for this guy. Okay, I'm like deeply honored to be Richard's groomsman. Everything people are saying about Richard and Erica is totally resonating with me, and I'm sure with everybody else. And very grateful to be Richard's friend. I want to share with you guys my experience and history and reflections on being friends with Richard. When I was in high school, I was in this class called computer science, where this guy took about 3 months what most kids could learn in a day. And so all these kids, the computers didn't face the teacher, and all these kids were playing this game called Counter-Strike, where pretty much you get to be a terrorist or a counter-terrorist over and 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 over. And I was like, holy crap, I want to do that. But these were like the cool nerds, you know? And I was like in chess club. I was like not one of the cool nerds, you know? I was like one of the regular nerds. And I'd go to these cool nerds and be like, hey, how do you get Counter-Strike on your computer? They're like, ha ha, why don't you go play your board game from the Middle Ages? And I'd be like, actually, it originated in India way before, but whatever, you know? But you know, that's the way high school works. You're either in or you're out. But you know, Richard was like, hey man, if you want, I'll help you build a computer. And you know, came over to my house, helped me build a computer. And that was Richard, you know? If he was that, you know, cool, really kind, good-hearted, cool nerd, you know? That's what he was, you know? That was Richard, you know? And he didn't just help anybody. You had to be willing to, you know, do what it took. You know, he was like, dude, I can't just help you. You gotta be willing to do what it took. So I went to my mom like, please, Mom, please, I need the money for a new computer. Please, Mom, please, Mom. You're willing to do what it takes. You're willing to ask your mom for a lot of money. Richard will help you. You know, raise your social status. So, you know, that's Richard. And, you know, after high school, we lost touch. And a few years later, I think I was talking to someone from high school. I was just catching up, and she was like, hey, did you hear what happened? Did you hear what Richard did? I was like, no. She was like, he didn't like college, so he found Jesus and he went to war. And I was a little confused. I didn't really like this person, I just hung up on him. It didn't make sense, you know, you can't take an M16 and shoot forgiveness at the enemy. Something's, you know. So, I came back to Texas when I was 24 and reconnected with Richard through Ultimate Frisbee. And I was like, hey, this girl told me something stupid. She said he found Jesus and went to war. He's like, dude, I found Jesus. I went to war to fix people. He said that to me about 20 times. I was fixing people. I didn't go to war, I was fixing people. So I was like, that made sense. I didn't like her enough to call her and say sorry for hanging up on her, but now, you know, I get it. Anyhow, Richard and me were really enthusiastic about Ultimate. We spent a lot of time together. Would talk, a lot of guy talk, you know. What do we talk about? Work, family, you know, just like family, life experiences, sports, you know, guy talk. That was about 5% of what we talked about, and then 95% of the time we talked about girls, you know. Talked about, you know, what do we talk about? What did we talk about? Girls, that, you know, how to talk to them, who we liked, what we liked about them, why they didn't like us, you know. And, you know, that was cool. We bonded, we became real close, and I became his roommate, bonded some more, and then, you know, kept talking. Usually, the family and life experience stuff kind of faded out. We were just talking 100% just about girls. And then Erica came along, and the googly eyes started, and naturally we started, me and Richard started spending less and less time together, very understandable. And so I was talking about girls with myself pretty much for a while. But it's okay, because solitude has its benefits. There's, you know, reflections, and caught up on my Netflix, you know, so from the bottom of my heart, Erica, I want to thank you for that solitude, you know? I don't know where my Netflix queue would be without you right now, so. But like David said, you know, when you have a friend, you're concerned about the person that comes into their life. Richard is an extremely giving, kind person and a good-hearted person. And sometimes when people are very giving and kind and good-hearted, they have blinders on and they don't see the, you know, some people, they might get taken advantage of, and that can happen a lot with romance too. They attract the wrong person and they don't see the bad in them, they get taken advantage of. So, you know, it's always a concern with any friend, but especially more with Richard because he's so good-hearted. And, you know, and then when Erica came along, she's a complete sweetheart, good-hearted, just like Richard. Way smarter, way smarter. I still can't figure out how you pulled it off. But, you know, she was, you know, all those, you know, you don't have to worry about that. You know, she's just as kind and good-hearted as Richard. You don't have to worry about that. I remember exactly what I thought to myself when I clicked. I was like, thank God. Now I can take advantage of them both. So, yeah. But, you know, I love you guys both. Honestly, I don't know what to say. It's probably one of the most valuable friendships I have. You guys are amazing. I think I told some random bartender last night, I don't know which one of you guys is luckier. She was like, can you order, please? But I'll never figure out which one of you guys is the lucky one in the relationship. Y'all are both amazing. Probably one of the things I value the most in my life is having you guys part of my life, and you deserve all the good things in the world. I love you guys, and I wish you guys the best.